In the event that a client was to receive, let's say 10 bids on a project, we're going to fall somewhere around that 75% mark. And what does that get you as a client? And at the end of the project, where are we? So at the beginning of the project, you're like, oh, I don't know, this builder is, one of the more expensive builders. But at the end of the project, where are they going to fall there? And so that brings me back to us finishing our projects typically within around 5% of our estimated value or cost at the beginning when we sign the proposal. So a lot of the other contractors might come in low, and if they're coming in real low, then they probably don't have the staff to serve your needs, such as the communication and all the administration and the things that go on in the background of building the house. And then also there's going to be the builders that are just going to keep tacking on the prices or didn't go through your plans enough to see all the little details and to actually show you why this is the cost, like we do with all of our line items that are provided in every proposal. We don't give a lump sum and say we're going to build these plans for this much. We take the time to break them down and show everybody involved what it's going to take to build this house and why, and we make the notes as to why it's going to cost that much in those line items. And there's a lot more to it than just the cost also. There's the communication, the transparency, as well as the ability to see daily logs at the end of every day, whether we have a client that's a pilot, and I say this with him in mind. Whether you're in Denver or you took a flight over to Europe, at the end of the day, you can look at pictures of your project, you can read what's going on, you can see any hiccups or anything that might cost us some time, how we're planning on achieving or resolving those, and what's coming up next.
So a major hidden cost in a home build is the time a homeowner has to spend worrying about their project. And if they've hired the wrong builder, they could spend many hours each week just tracking them down or stressing over delays. And over a 10-month build, that adds up. So how does Forest Street Builders save clients time, money, and stress over the course of a project?
By using Forest Street Builders as a builder, although we might be a little bit more expensive than some of the bids that you've received, you're going to recoup that money in the long run with the lack of time that you are going to have to provide on the job site. We take care of all of the in and outs, and we provide you with what's going on, only bringing issues that come up. Once a week, we'll have our owner meeting, and that way we can check in. What do we have for you? What do you have for us? And that way it keeps that communication open. It makes sure that we're all on the same page. It takes an hour out of your week for us to go through any questions you might have or we might have. And from there, we'll take care of all the details it takes to get your house built. Obviously, if there's an emergency or something that was completely unforeseen, primarily on a remodel, we would bring that up as soon as it occurs to resolve it as quickly as possible. But generally, we take care of everything, and that's the full service builder that we are, is providing everything necessary to build your house so that you can do your day-to-day life and enjoy this pleasant process rather than one that makes you pull your hair out because you're going to bed thinking about the problems that came up or how are we going to resolve that. Let us take care of it. We're the experts.
Beyond the proposed hidden and final costs of their project, what can homeowners expect from the Forest Street Builders experience?
What we provide as a builder is much more than just building you a house and doing what's on the plans. We do our best to create the best experience for our client along the way. And that works with full transparency, great communication, the daily logs, budget updates, a calendar so you can see where the project's supposed to be on this day. And you can visually look on the daily logs to see if that's really what's going on. Or come take a visit on site. We're always happy to show you around. We have a fantastic group of subcontractors who always make the job site a pleasure to be on. And we keep a nice, clean job site because you are always welcome.